Hey guys, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and you may have noticed not wearing a Spurs hat. Lost in the playoffs, can't wear their hat now. You guys might remember this movie that I would like to talk to you about today. I'd like to review for you a DVD I just watched, Lost After Dark. Hopefully you guys just saw a clip up there somewhere, or else I just look like an idiot. Lost After Dark, a horror movie playing homage to the 1980s horror movie. I recently passed 1,300 subscribers. I deserve more, guys. You know it's true. But I watched this one last year when it came out. It was a blind buy for me because I saw it advertised on Blu-ray.com. But I mean, they did such a good job with this cover. I just thought it was an 80s movie just coming to Blu-ray for the first time. And then I was at Walmart and I was like, what is this? Lost After Dark. You thought the 80s were dead. Retro 80s horror done right. Culture Crypt. And I was like, you know, this looks interesting. I'll pick this up. So I ended up picking it up on at Walmart on DVD. This is the one I bought at Walmart, actually. And so I watched it and I reviewed it. And it's definitely an interesting movie. It has Robert Patrick in it a little. And it's basically supposed to look like it was shot in the 80s, like it's directly from the 80s, and also kind of making fun of the 80s, playing on the stereotypes, kind of a horror comedy. And so I reviewed it, and you guys can watch that review if you want. I'm sure it'll be the link will be in the description, but I said it did some things right, it did things wrong. I wasn't sure if it was just horrible acting or if it was meant to come off as funny, because it doesn't really say anywhere here that this is a comedy, so I was like, I don't know. Is this supposed to be funny? Am I supposed to be laughing? Because I definitely laughed a few times in this movie. And so I come home from work and I was just sick as a dog, and I got this message on Twitter from this guy. Now, I mess up every name, so if you're watching and I mess up your name, sorry. Ian Kessner, I believe is how you say it. And he's like, oh, thank you for watching my movie, kind of going on. And I was just like, oh my God, okay. And it didn't even really sink in. I'm going to bed. So then he's like, oh, I hope you're not offended. And then we kind of got a conversation going, but he is the director and co-writer of this movie. He watched my review, and not only did he want to disagree with my score I gave him, but he wanted to also reach out and kind of respond to my concerns, my thoughts. Like I said, this movie needed more Robert Patrick. He's so amazing in this. He kind of said, well, it's budget concerns. And he said, yeah, this movie's supposed to be funny. You're supposed to laugh at the things these guys do. And, he kind of just responded to all my questions or my thoughts, or, it was a pretty long thing. And we kind of got to talking about it. And, he's a really cool guy. He could definitely take my criticisms without taking it personal. When I review a movie, I'm just giving my honest opinion of what I think is good and what I think is bad. And I just love watching movies, whether they're good or they're bad. And this one's definitely an interesting movie. I turned a couple friends onto it, and they seem to enjoy it. And I know it has a pretty good following. He did tell me that they sold more copies than they anticipated. And eventually, I got up the guts, the nerve, whatever. I was like, hey, if I send you a copy, would you sign it for me? And he's like, yeah, just send it to my... I don't know if it's like his publicist or I don't know, somebody who works for him. And I was like, well, I don't want to sound like I'm being what would you call it, like greedy or anything like that. But I have the Blu-ray and the DVD. If I send you the covers, would you sign both, and then I'll give one to my viewers? He's like, yeah, that's fine. So I send it, and it's like, and I'm not saying like that I think he's being a jerk or like he's too good for me or whatever, but it's like a couple weeks go by and I'm like, well, did you ever get my movies? And he's like, no, I haven't heard anything. I told him to be on the lookout for him so they can give it to me as soon as they get them. And I'm like, okay. A couple more weeks later go by and he's like, man, I don't know, I still haven't got them. And so I'm like, shoot, I don't understand what happened. So then I get them back. Like, they were never delivered. The post office, for whatever reason, just sent them back. And I honestly, I don't know what happened. So he's like, oh, I'll try it again. So I sent them to him, and he signs 2 copies for me. And I've been just kind of waiting for the right moment to let you guys have a chance to win this one. I'll put a close-up in the video of it. But he signed it right here on the blade. And this isn't in perfect condition either, because when I sent it the first time, I just sent it in an envelope, and it got a crease like right along here, you know. But I mean, you guys aren't gonna put this on eBay and try to sell it, right? This is like just this is like a cool conversation piece, show your friends type of thing. There's the disc. So it's a cool movie though. Like, if you guys haven't checked it out, you should definitely check it out. But I hope you guys would like to try to win this one. So, I don't know if this is rated. I don't think this was rated, but I think the content in it is kind of adult content, you know. So, this giveaway is open to U.S. residents only. It's just too expensive, guys, to ship out of the country. I shipped a DVD to somebody in Canada, and it was like $8 or $9. Where in the U.S. it costs less than $3. So it's just cost prohibitive for me to ship even to Canada. Nothing against Canadians, you know, nothing against you guys. It's just too expensive for something like this. U.S. residents only, must be 18 years of age or older, and I'll have the first link in the description is the website I use for my giveaways. If you guys have never entered one of my giveaways, it's just one of those boxes, you know, you see on the giveaways, and it has like all the different things you can do to enter, and it'll be like, it'll verify you're subscribed to my channel is one entry, you know, follow me on Twitter is another entry, follow me on Facebook is another entry, you know, stuff like that. But I'll let this run for a couple weeks, and I really hope you guys are excited to try to win this. If you've seen this movie, I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on it in the comments section. But thank you guys for your support. You know, there's a few people out there, you know, that I know watch every video, comment every video, and I mean, it means a lot to me that you guys think enough of me and the content that I put out there that you guys would tune in, you know, daily or, you know, a couple times a week. And I know there's other people, you know, that just catch one here and there. I appreciate you guys too. You can still win this DVD, you know. But thanks, guys. The goal was to hit 2,000 by the end of the year. That's not going to happen. But 1,500 is definitely doable. If we hit 1,500, we'll do some sort of Blu-ray giveaway for you guys in appreciation. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, remember to give it a thumbs up. I always appreciate it. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.